in 2025. October. Happy October. Happy Libra season. Yes, darling. I love me some Libras. Not all Libras, but some Libras. But anyways, I just wanted to say, right, like, I am building my community, my audience, right? And it's so crazy, like, just hear me out. Let me cook, right? Let me cook. I am intuitive. I'm very intuitive, right? But I'm also a motivational speaker. And it's like, I feel like I'm like literally in the middle. Like, see, this is the lane. I'm on this side, I'm on this side, right? People with these goddamn titles, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. You say you spiritual or intuitive. Ooh, you do witchcraft. Oh, you're evil and you're bad. Bro, it's 2025. Who isn't spiritual at this point? People who don't believe in that shit. And that's how I feel. People who don't believe in that shit, who think it's evil. Listen, I don't even be mad at you. I was that person at one time too. Listen, I was that person one time too when I did not know what the hell it was about. Like, I'm like, oh, that's evil, that's bad. They doing witchcraft and keep them away from me. Don't have them around me. Like, bro, and still to this day, like, I feel so bad for misjudging those people. I feel so bad for misjudging those people because why? Bro, those people, I ain't gonna say all of them. A majority of them, bro, they knew what they was doing. Like, they knew what path they was on. They was going down the right path. Like, bro, I misjudged them. How I got on my journey, I had someone tell me, this was my brother's ex. She was at my house, whatever. Me and her was real cool. And then one day we were sitting at my like my dining room table, right? And she goes, Trish. I'm like, what's up? And mind you, she was looking at me weird, like she was like, and I'm like, why you looking at me like that? Like, you good? You okay? And she was like, Trish. I'm like, what happened? I ain't gonna say her name. I'm like, what happened? And she was like, I want to tell you something. I'm like, go ahead, tell me. Like, you know the type of person I am. I'm very easy to talk to. Like, it's not really much you can say to me that's gonna get me mad. Like, listen. These emotions, they may be strong, they may be passionate, they may be fiery, but I know how to control my emotions. That's one thing about me. I know how to control my emotions. Because if someone else got control over my emotions outside of me, Houston, we got a problem. We got a big problem, Houston. I'm in control of my own emotions. So I just wanted to make that very clear, right? Like, people love me for that. People love me for that. But anywho's, she was like, Trish, do you know you an empress? She's like, you know you an empress, right? And I was like, a what? I swear to God. She was like, an empress. I'm like, an empress? The fuck is that? I was like, what the fuck is that? She was like, she was trying to explain it to me, right? And the crazy thing is, I knew she was into the tarot, right? But I didn't know nothing about it. Like, I didn't know nothing about it. And she was trying to explain it to me. Like, I could honestly say, like, she was the first person. At first, I was a little bit, like, judgy. But then I'm like, you know what? She's cool. You get me? Like, I didn't get the vibe that she would do, like, any witchcraft on me, anything crazy. So, you know, like, I was okay with her being around me. Like, she was mad cool. And, hold on, I need to put some Glistex on. Yeah, sorry, y'all. My lips be looking dry. I don't like that shit. Anyway, so she was trying to explain it to me, and I'm like, a what? She was like, an empress. You're an empress. She was like, you don't even know you're an empress. Like, you just do it so effortlessly. And I'm like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, what's that? She was like, you're a mom. She was like, you have all the qualities. Like, you just have all the qualities about you that embodies an empress. And I'm like, okay, so what are the qualities? Like, what is that? You know, she was like, you know, you're a mom. She was like, you're beautiful, you're talented, like you have so many gifts. She's like, you're a great support system, like you're very loving, you're very understanding, and like you're like that go-to person, like you're like the mom, you're literally like the mom. She's like, the empress embodies all four queens. So I'm like, all four queens? She's like, yes. She was like, the queen of cups, the queen of pentacles, the queen of wands, and the queen of swords. She's like, you just have to get into it so that way you can understand what it is that I'm trying to explain to you. Because I was kind of, I'm not gonna front, I was kind of looking at her sideways like, what? But it sounded good. You get me? It didn't sound bad. Like, it sounded like who I am. You get me? And she was just like, you know, I'm not gonna force you because I know how you feel. You real iffy about it. I said, yeah, I am. But she's just like, you don't understand how much you embody. Look, I see 2 green parakeets. Nope. 3, 4, 5. They are so cute. They're green with blue wings. So beautiful. And she's like, you really do embody all of the queens. Like, you embody that empress energy. She's like, you have a beautiful family, you have a beautiful marriage, you got the beautiful kids, you have a beautiful home. Like, you're very abundant. Now that part I understood. You get me? Like, I worked for that. You get me? A bitch was do some shit. I had to work for that. You get me? To get to that point. But I didn't understand where she was coming from by her explaining like what she's into, the tarot world, and how she sees me, right? So she was honestly like, I don't want to say the catalyst, but the reason why I decided to jump into spirituality, because I was curious. Like, me, I'm a curious soul. Like, if I want to know something, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna learn, I'm gonna figure it out, I'm gonna do the knowledge, I'm gonna search, right? And I went down that rabbit hole, and honestly, truthfully, I'm glad I did. I'm really truly glad I did. So shout out to her. If she ever watched this video, like, shout out to her. She know who she is. And my life has changed. Has it been easy? Hell no. Have I put in a lot of freaking work? Hell yeah. You get me? But it just, it be like, I want to come on here and speak my mind, share my messages, and feel comfortable doing it. Like, I don't want people to be on some, oh, she's spiritual, that means she's into witchcraft, and she's witchy, and Listen, don't be ignorant. Learn. Spirituality is to help your soul grow. People do use spirituality for the wrong reasons, but that's not everybody. And damn sure ain't me. I ain't got time for that shit. Because listen, before I knew what spirituality was, it was 911 on the clock. I already knew karma was real. God done put me on my ass a couple times. You understand? To show me like, yo, make sure you treat people the right way. Because the energy that you put out is going to be the same energy that you get back. Okay? So, don't be out here judging people because of their practices and what they believe in. And all the stuff that's been seen this year, you should know by now. Oh, that religion is flipped. I see y'all in the next one. Bye.